Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is my face. You guys say I never show my face. I show my face in videos a lot, but yeah, wanted to just go randomly live tonight. Honestly, I just didn't feel like doing a review, so wanted to put something up, and I thought, hey, I'll just go live for a while. It's a shorter amount of time than doing a review, but I got some cool reviews coming up this week. We'll be talking about some of those. So I can't see your chats, but if I lean up like this, I'm looking at chats over on my main computer screen. So this is not a Brews and Blades, so we're not going to be talking about beer, although I am drinking the same thing I was in the last Brews and Blades, so I guess we're going to talk about a little bit. The Brooklyn Oktoberfest, there's actually not much of it left. In my excellent Southern Edge Knife Works metal koozie, go to southernedgeknifeworks.com, use the code SDSEK at checkout, get 15% off, so I always got to say that. I am going to answer a question that I saw in here because we always, if I'm ever doing a live stream, by the way, guys, I always try and say this: come and hang out beforehand. I usually get on at least 15 minutes beforehand and chat with people. Somebody asked about if the K390 Spydercos were production flying Junkies. Interesting name. Yeah, they are. I didn't know that either because I just got one myself. I just got this. So I'm going to do some kind of video about it. I don't know if it's worth doing a full review on another Delica. This is different steel, but I inquired about that as well. And yeah, they are. A couple of guys in the Collectors Club verified that they are. And I know in the paperwork it makes no mention of it being a sprint run. So yeah, the K390s are. I think they're going to get rid of the ZDP 189. I think they're kind of transitioning into this K390. I like this, except for why the black clip? Why? I ordered it thinking I had a spare silver clip, and I do not. So I'm gonna have to get one somewhere. But I've been Brian. I still am Brian at the moment. So this is way better than the NFL. You know, I have not watched an NFL game yet this year, and I probably won't, honestly. I'm a Jets fan, so it's not really worth watching. Anyway, but black clips matter. I'm fine with a black clip. I don't mind black pocket clips at all, but not when everything else is silver. It's just random, just rando black clip. What is that? It would look nice if the hardware was black. If the hardware was black, it would look awesome. I would really, really like it if the hardware and like maybe even the lock bar was black. It would look really cool, but all your hardware is shiny silver. But yet the clip is black, so yeah, it's weird. Try being a Browns fan. Yeah, at least I'm not a Browns fan. I put a silver clip on my GB2. Somebody was sorry. Sometimes you're gonna get close-ups of my face because I have to lean forward to grab knives. I did put a silver clip on my GB2, and it has all black hardware, but everything else is silver, so it still like makes sense. That's why I like it. I don't know what this is off from. It's like slightly smaller than the normal, than the clip that came on it. I'm not quite sure what I got it off of, but I had it in my random bag of clips. But yeah, this is just nothing is black except that clip. So it's really weird. Hey, Southern Edge Knife Works, how you doing? I assume that's Chad. Lavender Pants, everybody. I have to look kind of over top of my phone to see your chats. Do you know when the Z-Wear Shaman is coming? I do not. It wasn't in the latest release, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a little while. Any thoughts on the Boker LRF? I'm not sure which one that is. I need to pay more attention to Boker. That's a brand I really need to pay attention to. I really only pay attention to the Kalashnikovs because they're cheap and they're awesome. Hello, Rusty Knife Lover. So I was just going to kind of come on tonight. The only things I have to talk about is stuff that I've got coming up. I already showed one of them, the K390 Delica. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the video on this because I've already reviewed the Delica to death, and I don't like it. This one I like better, but it's still really expensive for what it is. So I'm not sure. I may do something silly with it. I can't figure out what to do with it. Just a regular video doesn't seem correct. From Southern Edge Knife Works, that's where I got this from. They sent me this, so thank you very much for getting my hands on one of those. They also sent me the Civivi Bull Mastiff. Again, go to southernedgeknifeworks.com. Use the code SDSEK at checkout. Get 15% off. Well, I'm stumbling tonight. I usually can spit that out in my sleep. They sent me this. really liked reviewing this. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's a keeper for me, but I think it's pretty neat. Not into the big pocket cleaver thing, but one they sent me that was kind of, I just asked for giggles, and I was not expecting to like as much as I do. This is the mini Brian Tighe twist tie double action auto, and it's got an evil tanto. This is just the evilest little thing, and it's very light and it's very slim, and it looks cool. I am really digging on this thing, and it cuts like nobody's business. Because look at the blade stock; it's like nothing, and it's got that evil tanto on it. This is just really cool. Action is great. The spring tension on the fire button is just perfect. Really, really digging on it. And the blade play is, it's not any worse than a Microtech, really. So can't complain there. Let me catch up on some messages here. Totally forgot your discount code you made a purchase. Well, that's your fault. You got to pay attention, man. Had no introduced GB till I saw your SDK scales and the mods OCD for EDC did on his. I think I would love it after that. Yeah, a lot of people do that mod that he did. So a lot of the biggest complaint, really the only complaint you ever hear about the GB2 is lock bar access, but it's never really been that big of a deal to me. Not enough for me to go to modifying it. You have to, like, file down the liner here. Doesn't bother me at all. So I mean, it's not the best lock bar access in the world, but I guess I've just kind of gotten used to it. And being a knife reviewer, my thumb is so calloused that we'll see. Uh-oh, my screen's froze over here. Make sure I don't have to switch. Oh, my computer's frozen. That's what the problem is. My whole darn pooter froze up. I'll be able to see your chats here again in just a moment. There we go. Yeah, they're redoing the site at Southern Edge right at the moment. Yeah, it was just my computer froze up, so I'm gonna wind up missing the GB2. Can't buy any more for a bit. Spent too much. Understand lavender pants, but no, I think the GB2 is. I think they made a bunch of them, and I'm still getting conflicting reports. Some people are still insisting that no, it's just back in production again, but I've been told by several dealers were told no, it's not. It's one run and they're done. One more run and that's it. So Skywarp says, just watch your Hinder full track again. Good video, man. Yeah, I love that thing. I really do like it a lot. Dave Feller, did you get the Civivi Odium yet? It's in the mail, so I will have that very shortly. Again, thank you, Southern Edge Knife Works. Anybody get the new Skiff Drifter? I was tempted, but I'm still not quite on that custom train yet. I was about to buy the Maximet Para 3. The Maximet Para 3 is very, very nice. I do have one. It's right over here. I guess I can access it. Sorry again, I have to lean forward towards the camera. You have to see my stupid face even closer. If I do another face reveal video, we'll figure out a better camera setup. But yeah, because it's one of my size reference knives, so it's in the little drawer over here. But definitely get a deep carry clip for it. This is an actual Casey Lynch one. The MXG Gear one's okay too, but I like the Casey Lynch one. So yeah, Metal Complex made me get this. He kept raving about how great it was, so I got one. What am I supposed to use my power and influence to make happen? I didn't see that. I think Brian had the original prototype. Oh yeah, I had the prototype. I did have the prototype of the Odium, but I wanted to get a production one. Face reveal. Yeah, I know. That's what I said, Luke. People always say that whenever I show my face, they're like, wow, I didn't know you looked like that. I've never seen your face before. And I'm like, I show my face a lot. For a knife YouTuber, I think I'm one of the ones who shows it more, but... And yes, it is clickbaity, and I'm fine with that. My soul is okay. I'll sleep. GB production. Yeah, but then I've heard... But they've been telling some dealers that it isn't. Or that it's production, but it's one more run and done, so I don't know. Who knows? I think it's just on the chopping block, I think is maybe what it is. So Drifter should be February, March release. What a Oh, the skiff. Yeah. Oh, GP production just to make I could get what you're saying now to make it production. I don't have that power over a Spider Code. That is one company I definitely have zero power over. Um Renee Chavez says Slacy looking good for Oh, you're looking good, bud, for getting a deadly virus. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I'm gaining weight back. So that was the biggest problem I had was I lost like 13 pounds and that sucked. I was skinny enough as it was, and I would look pretty emaciated, but I've gained like 6 of the 13 pounds back. So eating is still weird. I still can't always eat when I want to. Um, where is Knife Junkie? He's missing this. I'm gonna be on Knife Junkies at 10 o'clock tonight, so we're not gonna go for super long tonight. I may only go for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then take a little break, and then I'm going to be on Knife Junkies podcast tonight, which it's all about automatics. So that's why he has me on because I have entirely too many automatics now. So what else we got coming up this week? Well, I was going to review this today. I actually have it all recorded, and then Metal Complex cock blocked me for sorry YouTube, and he put his review up today of this. So this is the yep, the off-grid knife Scorpion, and it's really really cool. That really do like this a lot. It's a loaner. It's not mine, but I may have to buy one. They are that good. Made by We Knives. I probably wouldn't get the full blackout if it was mine, but yeah, it's great action, pretty slicey blade, great ergos. It's really hard to figure out how to hold a freaking knife in this thing. Face reveal videos are stupid. But yeah, it's that. I do also have a glad you're feeling better. We need you. Well, thank you. I don't think anybody other than maybe my kids and my wife occasionally needs me, but thank you very much, Sal. I appreciate that. I did go. Another thing I've got coming in is I did go full stupid. You guys have been telling me to get them because I have two big, very large and silly cold seals. The Voyager crest that's in the thumb because I realized it looked like a giant mustache and I'm a child. And the Counterpoint XL, which is even ever so slightly larger. Everybody kept telling me I needed to do something really, really stupid, and I did. I have an Espada XL on the way, so yeah, that I will have an Espada XL soon. So got a truck now, a beard. What the hell, you growing your hair out too? No, no. Actually, I've been considering Jerry going dyeing my hair blonde. I used to have blonde hair, and I kind of liked it. So I've been considering going blonde from here up. I don't know why, but we'll see. Then be truck knives. Yeah, the Espada XL is a good truck knife, except it would be illegal in lots and lots and lots of places in New York. So I can't I can't put a Espada XL in my truck. I don't think. Oh, the XL Espada and the Great Ape is your backup secondary. I will do that for a pocket dump video one day, and I will do it for an entire day. If I have any jeans where I can possibly fit that in, if I can fit it in a pocket, yeah, I might. And I think maybe my Ariat jeans with that giant quote unquote fifth pocket, I think that'll work. Wow, as if you need more big knives. No, I don't need more big knives, but it'll be fun. I have on Kansas. If you don't have two, they kick you out. I just realized I can read the chats better off of here than I can on my computer, so I won't be going like this anymore. Can we go back to the knife view? Oh, that hurts me. No, it'll always be Sunday nights. We'll do this. I do kind of want to do a second live stream, and I think why not? If you're gonna do a second one, it might as well look different. If you don't want a machete, which one? Well, I only own one, and it's a Tramontina, so I would probably say a Tramontina. They're only like $20. They work great. They sharpen up really nice. You're gonna have to sharpen it, but once you sharpen it, they sharpen up really nice. Pocket swords equal fun. They are. They're completely stupid for sure, but no one needs one. They're dumb, but they're a fun kind of dumb. Sometimes it's fun to be stupid, unless you're one of my ex-wives. Oh yeah, if you're going to 2 lives a week, that yeah, just one should be different. That's what I figure. Hello, Oken, how you doing? Bit late. The face reveal stream a thing for reviewers now. You are to blame for several knives in my collection. Have you bought a knife because of a review? Oh, several. I've bought several knives because of you guys too. We're more than even. I mean, I know that you guys go buy stuff because I give stuff good reviews, but I've had lots of knives that you guys have recommended to me over and over and over again. So I went and bought them. The Spyderco Sage 5, the Gil Bradley 2. There's been a ton. There's been a ton that you guys just bugged me to get, and I finally got one. Actually, the Hinderer stuff, actually, you guys got me into all the Hinderers. I was kind of fine with my ZTO 562, and you guys just kept bugging me about getting a real one, and then I got into it. I blame Slacy for half my knives. I apologize for nothing. That's what I always say. Thanks to your shout out video, we got invited into Everyday City Carries podcast. Oh, cool! I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, and Ray's a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy that. It's yeah. I've been on Ray's podcast once, maybe twice. It's been a lot of fun. My beer's getting empty. I should have gotten a fresh one before I started this. That'll learn me. Rookie mistake. I apologize. You got me in this VV shredder. That's a great knife. Still have mine. What is the best Spyderco? Well, that's impossible to answer, Sal, because they have so many different models for so many different people. My favorite is the Spidey Chef, followed very, very closely by the Capara. But that's kind of, and ironically, they're both kind of designed for sort of kind of kitchen use, so it's kind of funny. But just ordered a SOCOM Elite Tanto today. Congratulations! Oh! I ordered a Microtech today too. I'm going to tell you in like 30 seconds, but a little hint. I'm going to be selling my UTX 85 because this is if you're not a member of the Patreon, sign up because this is going to be on a sale probably on the morrow with some other knives. I got a Bounty Hunter. I got a Bounty Hunter Tanto UTX 85, the Boba Fett one. So I'm so excited. I've wanted a Bounty Hunter forever. I kind of wanted a Bounty Hunter Ultra Tech, but it's better with this because I don't need 2 UTX 85s, so I can sell this. So it's kind of like I'm getting it for free, sort of, right? Isn't that like knife guy logic? Well, no, yeah, I'm buying it, but I'm selling another one, so it's really kind of free, and it's green, and I hate green, but it's Boba Fett, so green is acceptable. You ever check out the Civivi Little Fiend? I think I did a review of that. I know that I had one. Kane has the UTX 85 Bounty Hunter, so I got to play with it. Super cool. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Oh, I missed a few. I'm sure the Bounty Hunters are more expensive. Oh, not by much. Bounty Hunter was $275, and I think this configuration's like $240. I'll probably sell it for like $200. See, what I do is sell 2 and buy 1. Never mind, the 1 costs more than the 2. Yeah, Chad, that's what we all do. That's what we all do. As long as the numbers reduce ever so slightly. I made the mistake of counting up all my knives a few months ago. I got that, the Apache case, and never thought about the burping thing on the face reveal video. That's embarrassing. I got the Apache case, and I had to rearrange all my knives, and like I did count them. And I'm down 20. I'm still well into triple digits, but I'm down 20. So like that's good. That's good. Don't count your knives, guys. Don't ever do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do it. Yeah, honestly, it's better than I would have expected from a Spyderco, but I still feel like if G10, I'd be impressed by FR. I don't know which one you're talking about. I must have missed that. 2 rules: don't get into watches and never count your knives. Yeah, Shabaz's rule is don't get into watches. Mine is never count your knives. That's gonna be my rule that I tell you guys. Never count your knives. You don't want to know. My wife counts them frequently. Lots of displeasure. Why did you put them other places? Oh, this Nature's S35 yen. Actually, so I disagree. Are we back? All right, I think we're back. So yes, never count your knives. I'll put that on a T-shirt when I get the new website up and running. I will make a never count your knives T-shirt. I promise you. That's probably gonna be the first one. I think I've been trying to think of something to put on the back of a T-shirt, and I think that's what I'm gonna put on. You know, we're gonna switch different. All right, that should fix everything. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Probably my whole fan family is on the internet right now. So, yes, I pre-ordered the Tenacious S35 VN, and I pre-ordered the Maximet Sage 1. Never let your wife count your knives. That is absolutely true. But I would never put that on a shirt because I have 6% female viewership, and I'm very, very proud of that. And I do not want to offend my female viewers. I can't believe that I have that many, because it must just be this. I think this is why. If you don't count them, how you know when one is missing? Sean, that's easy. It's just when you want it and you can't find it, then you know it's missing. I guess that's that way with everything, though, isn't it? Not just knives. Thoughts on the Microtech stitch? Never handled one, but they look amazing. Not going to answer that one, Jock. Yeah, and hopefully after this weekend, I'm doing a major reorganization of this room. Hopefully I get it cleaned up enough I can actually give you guys a little tour of it. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that because that's why you see another office chair behind me. I have like a workstation behind me to work on knives. I have this part, which is on the other side of this phone, to record stuff and where I actually work. I got a little old man chair in the corner. Infinitely more toys than what you see in that little spot behind you. Lots of posters and comedy stuff and my little I Love Me wall. I think that'll be fun. May not be next week, maybe the week after or so, but I'm going to try to. Never let your partner count your knives. Yeah, that would work. I think just never count your knives is I think that's a good phrase for a T-shirt. I'm surprised that Nick Shabazz doesn't have "Don't get into watches" things. I've started to get into watches. I do admit I've been good. I haven't bought any more. I was planning on buying one today, and then that Bounty Hunter came out, so I didn't get it. But it's up in G-Shocks because he's not on here. But Epic Snuggle Tummy, or Snuggle Tummy, whatever his name is on there. Yeah, he sent me 2 G-Shocks. They're really nice ones, and I'm getting really into G-Shocks. So hey Brian, what's the max legal blade length in New York State? That's what she said. It's really ambiguous about folders, but they say 4 inches, but that's in the section that says fixed blades. So I don't know. Is it weird that you look like my dad now with a beard? I look like my dad now with a beard, so it's not that weird. My dad for a long time, he only had the beard for probably 5-10 years, but he just had a big Magnum PI mustache, and he looked like freaking Tom Selleck. He looked just like Tom Selleck. That was the most baller thing I ever saw him do. Was we went to Niagara Falls when I was about 8, and 2 Japanese tourists walked up and thought he was Tom Selleck and asked if he was Tom Selleck, and he said, "Yes, I am," and they took their picture with him. And I thought that was hilarious because they were going to get home and develop that film and realize that's totally not Tom Selleck. He's 5'10". I just thought it was really funny. We try and be an inclusive in the living room. You got to be careful with that, though. Yeah, and then another time somebody at a gas station once asked me if he was Tom Selleck. Like, that was the first time somebody asked him if he was Tom Selleck, and he said no. We were in a gas station in the middle of the boonies in upstate New York, and somebody thought it was. Dirk, he's sending you one too now. Yeah, well, good luck with that. This is a really rare one too, and it's got a modification to it. This thing is great. This is probably my favorite one of the two, I think. It is a 5000 GW 5000-1JF. It's a Japanese market import one, and it's got like the DLC on the back, and then it's supposed to come with a rubber bracelet, but it came with this combi bracelet back when they still had metal in them, which I guess the bracelet alone is like $120. But It's a really cool freaking watch. It doesn't do all the Bluetoothy stuff that my 5600 does, but it's cool. Yeah, Snuggle Tummy is great. He's being a very good patron to the arts, I guess is a good way. Isn't that what they call it when people put up painters in their house or something? I picked up a Casio GA 2100, known as the Casioac, nice little watch, $100. I have one of those. Had one of those. I gave it to my son. I had the exact same one. I actually just gave it to my son because I had enough G-Shocks now, so I've got 4. So I gave a cheap not G-Shock to my daughter because it was white, and you guys always made fun of me every time I wore it. And then I gave the other one to my boy. But now my daughter's into Casios, and now she wants. There's a 5600 that's rainbow, and she's bisexual, so she wants it because it's pride stuff. So I'll probably get her that for her birthday. G-Shocks don't count on the watch quantity. Okay, yeah, all right. But somebody told me that. So Dirk told me that if my wife ever says you have too many watches, I'll say, oh, the G-Shocks don't count. Dirk told me they don't count. So they don't count. Oh, thank you, Richard. Yeah, I totally forgot. I don't normally do this on this night. So yeah, the super chat is open, all that stuff. You guys want to do that. Just accepting a job after being laid off the last year. Happy to be contributing. Thank you very much, Richard, and congratulations. This is not a good time to be in the job market, so congratulations on that. I quit a job in the middle of all this. That's how dumb I am. But more exciting things are coming, so I wasn't going to have time. Yeah, everybody's saying, aren't we all nice? Everybody congratulating everybody. I don't have anything to be congratulated on today. The only thing I have to be congratulated on is I managed to, the other night, roll my ankle, bang my head, and not hit the floor walking down the stairs. So that was, I was pretty proud of myself for that. We had like a stairway that comes down, and there's a door frame at the end of it. It's just like a single width, set of stairs. And I was coming down there at like 1 o'clock in the morning, going to bed, and I missed a stair, rolled my ankle, and smacked my head off the top of the door frame and spun around and pirouetted in the middle of the foyer and did not go down. I was pretty proud of myself. Am I still a Knives Illustrated? No, I'm not. It was just a lot of time and other stuff that I would rather do for that amount of money. So nobody is mad at anybody. It just was something that just wasn't worth it. So I backed out. For Slicey, perfect falling form. I didn't fall technically, so theoretically, yes, I'm still doing stand up, Jerry. It's if they ever allow us to again, it's they're not allowing us in New York right now. Live bands can play, but we can't do stand up. It makes 0 sense whatsoever. We're all quite angry about it. Yeah, live bands are legal to play as long as you're not selling tickets. And as long as it's not the primary reason that someone comes to the building. So like you can be a restaurant and have a live band playing, but we can't put on a comedy show. Can get your hair done, but can't get on a stage and speak 10 feet from somebody. Exactly. We have indoor dining. The comedy club that I work at is honestly, they're opening as a restaurant this weekend because they honestly have no idea when they're gonna be able to do shows again. So they're just opening as a restaurant. So what would be the difference if somebody was just standing on stage? Like, how would that make it? Grab a guitar and sing some jokes. I said I would write a letter to the governor and promise not to be funny. I thought maybe that would be all right. Like, can I do stand-up if I just promise to suck? Yeah, people are way closer at concerts and they all sing and they're all singing and everything. It's just so stupid. Hello, EDC Life. How you doing? If everyone had a knife, it would be okay. Are you in the same circles as LOS? I don't know what LOS is. You should just sit in the back and yell out jokes. No, so I think they would probably be able to sense it. So facing people out with tables is more difficult than trying to regulate a quarantine mosh pit. Yes, exactly. They left all restrictions after the election. One mayor said that. I don't know about that. We'll see. Also depends on who wins. Oh, Legion of Skanks. I know a couple of them. Yeah, I know Mark Norman pretty well. Isn't he? He's in that crew, isn't he? I know Norman pretty well. Uh, Knife Club meeting plus comedy. Yes, Jexter, that is the plan. I had it all planned out for November, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, but that is the plan. Once we're allowed to, I'm going to have a big event up here, and we can all come and hang out, do little knife group hanging out thing for an hour or so before, and then I'll do a stand-up show. So random face like using the bus. I don't follow that one, Taz. And yes, Oaken, it will be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it, but I tried to set it up for down at Blade Show too. I had it all set up to do the exact same thing at Blade Show the night before Blade Show started, like that Thursday or the Wednesday night, whatever it is. I can't remember what night Blade Show starts. It starts on Friday, right? I had it set up for Thursday night, and then that vaporized. So have barbecue. I'll have whatever is on the menu. Oh, Artie's the president of LOS now, huh? Brian, what NAF is in your pocket today? Today I had so today I was 4max. I took them all out before here because I have them out. Today I was 4max was my main knife. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna get this. Nobody's gonna see this enough to make it not be a thing. I'll have to say when I do the end of the month stuff. I'm sure that some pedantic jerk, when I do my most carried of the month thing, is going to look at my new daily pocket dump videos and say, "Oh, that doesn't match up with your pocket dumps." They're probably not going to, because I work at home, so I can change knives in the middle of the day. So I do sometimes. So what's in the morning pocket dump doesn't always stay for the whole day, because I can just switch in the middle of the day if I want to. So, and I do, because I'm a knife idiot. So if I walk by my knife cases, which I don't walk by them, I sit next to them all day long. So I'll just reach in and grab something else. So yes, the end of month is not going to match up number wise with what is in the morning pocket dumps. I just thought of that this morning. Dots or starburst? I don't know what you're referring to. Hey MJ, how's it going? Remember I saw the Chris Voyager XL on the thumb and currently running my Voyager Tanto XL on my strap block. Well, be careful. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't know what I'm going to do if I ever have to sharpen this thing. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to not. This is one I would send to someone with infinitely more patience than me. They did a great job from the factory, thank God. And that's part of the reason why I never really use it, because I don't want to wear it down and have to sharpen it. Send it to Keith. Yeah. Did you see they're making a locking Luna? I did see that. That looks very interesting. I'm going to go through a few more things coming up this week, and then we're going to wrap this up. Like I said, I didn't feel like doing a review this afternoon, so I thought I would just do this. This is coming up. I think I showed you most of the other stuff, but this one's already mostly recorded. This is the Concept Shard. It's the fancy one with the Timascus clip. The medium fancy one. You can also get one with a Timascus inlay, which is really pretty. But I'll be doing that. Yeah, 90 people are not good for random unplanned stuff. A lot of people, the live streams always do pretty good. I am flirting with the idea of doing 2 a week. Maybe when the new site gets up, I might do one on that site's channel and one on this channel. I'm going to have 2 channels just because one is going to be mostly for parking videos for the new website. So the Slicey Daily. Oh, you told me to do a live stream too. Okay, that's one of the things I am getting together for Slicey Daily. One of the things that's going to be on there is I want to have a kind of TV guide for everybody's live streams. So if you're a knife YouTuber and you have a live stream, I'll put the time and what day of the week and what time that you usually do it. And so just so people know, so they can find it. I think that would be good information for people. Loving the beard. Thank you very much. It's doing all right. it's taken a whole lot of oil, like multiple times a day, to get it to be anywhere down here. Be interesting if you all could coordinate live streams. Well, that was my thought. 1 minute knife videos. I try to, like, I moved mine because OCD for EDC does his at his time. And he has a really good reason to do it at that time. So, and I wanted to do mine longer. I try and do an hour and a half on Sunday nights now, and I was stepping over him. So I moved mine to coordinate them. And I think a lot of us try to, but I think if we had a listing, like I said, like a TV guide, I think everyone would know, like, I'm thinking about starting a live stream. I can just look at this guide and figure out what times are open. You're gonna look like Taylor from Best Damn EDC. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't know how long I'm gonna let it go. I'm thinking like this, but I need to start trimming the sides because it's getting shaggy. I actually did trim. It's one side. It's this side grows faster than the other. It's so stupid. Have you tried waxing your beard? I used to use lots of oil to control mine, but I do ridiculous amounts. Wax has been a saver, and I haven't tried that yet. I may have some actually. How does a mask work with that? It's okay, I guess. I don't know. The ones that I use the ones my wife makes, and I mean they still fit. I don't know how much good it's doing or not, but I think this beard filters stuff out pretty well. I think I have an N95 on my chin, pretty much. Brio beard trimmer. I have a really good beard trimmer. I just get worried about using it and messing up. How's the website coming along? I'm supposed to be seeing prototypes next week, so we will see. Hopefully, looks like we're still on track for October 1st, but it might be a little later than that. But I don't think if it's later, it's gonna be about like a week. You just got blocked for saying nipple. You didn't get blocked, but Jackie, you said you have a nipple length beard, and YouTube didn't like that. I just allowed it though. And have a mask just stuffs most of it in my mouth. I trim around my mouth. I can't stand having stuff on. Definitely better to wear mask with a beard than without. I don't know. Probably not, but I'm currently immune to the virus, so I'm all right. But it's cool. It's going to have a forum, something like that on the site. Yes, okay. And I've been describing it to sponsors and stuff as a cross between Knife News and Blade Forums. Is basically what Its front page is going to be all news, and then there'll be a forum with a for sale thing and all that. And yes, I am going to charge for that. Not probably as much as Blade Forums, because initially, definitely, I'm going to have fewer participants for sure. But it's just that keeps spammers out. I totally understand why Actually, when Blade Forums started doing that, I started doing it on my bike website, and it was so good. It's so easy to do. Just say, hey, you have to be a member that pays what friggin', it's $15 a year or whatever, before you can start a new thread in the for sale area, and it keeps scammers out, because scammers won't pay a dime. So all you have to do is just charge a little bit, and then it keeps scammers out, and it makes you a little money. So it's not the end of the world. But yeah, there'll be like hopefully daily knife news and all that stuff. I've already gotten on a whole bunch of lists for press releases and all that stuff. So when Benchmade or Spyderco or somebody announces a new model, that it'll be up there that day. So just a one-stop place to go every morning and see what's going on in the knife world, and then do some chatting and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm only immune right now. I know I've only probably got like a week or two left. But yeah, I still wear my mask. I'm still careful. I still wash my hands, all that stuff. But I just like to joke, like after I got over it, I said I can go out and lick handrails. I'll be fine. Which may or may not be true, but I know that one guy got it again, but that was like months after. Should be interesting when the actual writer posting content. Yeah, but Jextra, it's interesting. That's one of the things I think other sites screw up on, is when you get somebody's press release, like, yeah, I'll write actual like written reviews, and I'll do little short video reviews, and I'll have other YouTubers doing short video reviews on my site. But when you get a press release, just put a little, like 3 sentences, and put press from Benchmade press release, and cut and paste it. Because if you try and reword it yourself, and you're rewording from a press release obviously is going to be very glowing, and you sound like you're saying something glowing. I would rather just say this is from the press release and slap it up there for you all to see, than try and reword somebody else's press release. New subject. We changed, Brewhound. We changed. Does the knives go international shipping? I don't know who or what you're talking about. True enough. How about football? I'd have no intention of watching football this year, probably, unless the Jets do shockingly well. In response to Metal Complex's stream, no, it's just I've done face reveal live streams before too. You're like the 8th person to ask me, but I've gone live like this before. It's more in response to every time I show my face, people say, I've never seen you look like this. I don't know what your face looked like. And I show it all the time. Jock Snipes, how's the truck? Doing good. I did have to make a change to my tune because I was running 93 on the Diablo tune. And even before I put the Diablo tune on it, yeah, my truck don't like 93. It's fine around town, but if you go on the highway and set the cruise control, the check engine light comes on, and it doesn't like 93 octane under very light throttle. And I put the Diablo tune on it, thought that would fix it, didn't fix it. Thought I was gonna have to go get a knock sensor replaced, which is like a pain in the ass. And then called Diablo, and they said, no, if you're running on a 93, you have to drive like a jerk. Like if you're running on a 93, you have to have your foot in the floor. And I was like, okay. So they said, just fill it full of 87 and put it back on the 87 tune, and it'll be fine. And I did, and they're right, and it's fine. And I really can't tell the difference. I guess I lose, Diablo said on the phone, I lose like 15 horsepower, but you can't tell. It's pushing 370, so I don't notice the 15 horsepower gone. Hello, chef. Sorry, we're gonna end now. So it's not just because you came in here. I just was planning on a half hour, 45 minutes. So I'm really sorry. I hate it so much. Like at the end of a live stream, somebody comes and goes, "Hey, everybody, how's it going?" And you're like, "Yeah, we're leaving. See you." But that's what's gonna happen now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And again, I will be on at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I will be on the Knife Junkies live show that they do. So if you want to take a break, go get a snack, drink a beer, and go to Knife Junkies. You just go to Knife Junkie Podcast, I think his channel name is. Go check him out, and we'll be over there. So, or I'll be over there. I'm only one person. Yeah, Chef broke the chat. It's all Chef's fault. See you guys on Sunday.